Next up, stage selection. We are at the character select screen. Let's see who our fighters choose. Now that our fighters have chosen their characters, it's time to go.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
This will be a good fight. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? An aggressive attack. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Denies the attack and mistimed the perfect parry, but is still safe. Checks him with a projectile. Did well to get the buff in there. Throws him to negate the block. Well-timed corner switch. Takes a trip. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Closing moments of the match. One hit fires off the Shinku Hadouken. The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. Lots of distance here as both fighters look for an opening. Jumps up. Uses the gauge for a super art. KO! Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage? Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Throws him. What's next? Good work staying in throw range there. Hits him with a stopping block. Hopes with a medium kick.
My turn.
Shinku Hadouken. Oh, let's go. Quick breather. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with a smart stuff. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Good job blocking the jump. Converts the opening impact into a punish counter. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Gets through the opening. Big, low, reaching heavy. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Does a good job of pushing back. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Oh, easy tag. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Goes for the Shin Hashogeki. Ooh. This is gonna be bad news. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireman. Did well to get the buff in there. Throws them to negate the block. Closes the gap for the grab.
This is my chance.
Grabs him. Connects with medium kick. Scrapping it out up close. Shows the medium kick. Going on the offensive. Oh, what's this? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Hanging on for dear life. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 1 needs to break through with the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Impact squat. Goes for the jump in. A trade, but they're not worried. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Connects with the throw. Shin Hashogeki. This could be flatline zone. Player 2 survived that tense mirror match. We're finally ready. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Connects with medium kick. Checks them with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump. Player 1 chases them down. That drive impact is blocked down to the wire. No more drive gauge. Takes a trip. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Medium kick. Knockdown. Projectile baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge. Look at G2 Hadouken. That's not gonna hit. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Their spacing just goes for it at this range. They need to rely on in there. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. The opening on that impact. Will they take it? Smart play with the throw. Took them to the corner in a flash. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Parry to answer the impact. So on point. What'll happen here? Hits the back throw to get the side switch. Both painfully aware of the corner there. Medium kick. Not much life difference. Dashes. Crowns him from above. Still sweat. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sneak. Closes it out. Player 2 survived that.
Fighting ground. 1-on-1.
Time to select a stage. The stage is set. It's time to select a character. These two fighters are looking more than ready to lock horns.
All right, I'm ready.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Getting a punish counter like that is how you want to start a round. Goes for the throw. There's a corner switch. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Does a good job of pushing back. Turns the drive gauge. Sees it coming and blocks it out. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Down to the wire. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Medium kick hit. Player 2 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. They're backed up into the corner. Knockdown and goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Gets the jump in. Going in. Medium kick. Hit plus out the parry. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This Shin Hashogaki is gonna see KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Goes up. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Going on the offensive? This is gonna hurt. Slices the gastrointestinal tract. Ryuken ND and whooping ass to work.
What's wrong? Get up.
What will they do next? Going in perfect pack. Rushes in. Getting up close and personal. Nothing stops this train. Dash. All in with a rush. Both sides anticipated that throw. With drive impact misses. What now? This is a bad situation to be in. Langston. Take a seat. Are you kidding me? Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have pulled that. Finds the target. They're using a fireball to force a react. Rushes that off and keeps going. Digs in deep to get that drive impact. The drive impact. Goes for the low kick. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. That drive impact doesn't get through. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. A good chance here to recover the drive gauge or figure out the next step. Life lead opens up. Time's the only thing moving here. Checks him with the projectile. The pressure is so intense here. All right, what's coming up next? Ends the round with a punish counter. Living in the opponent's head rent-free right now. Player one on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Pokes with a medium kick. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Both fighters planning something? Still scrapping for control of the space. Goes for the jump in. Going in? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Pass that off! Clinch it! A real test of nerves here. Just go for it. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. Flatline zone. Player one comes away with the win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Nothing but air for the impact. Getting careless and missing a drive impact like that will leave you wide open. Definitely shuts out the jumping. Did well to get the buff in there. Knockdown. Neither of them willing to back off. Gets the jump in. Life lead is opening up, but that can skip KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jump? Yo, put that away. Tries them open with a Shoryuken. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. From low heavy to... This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Genius read with that throw escape. Goes for the Shin Hashogaki. Uses the gauge for a super art. Player stands by air. Flatline zone. Player two showed their...
Fighting ground. One-on-one.
Time to select the stage. The scene is set. Who's gonna be in the starring role? Our fighters have chosen their characters. The battle is just seconds away.
I'm ready.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Strikes back with the drive impact. Player one with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Still slugging it out here. Shoots off a fireball up close. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game teams. Strings it all together. Decides to meet them in the air. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Life lead opens up. Gets him. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Gets the jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Medium kick. Brushes that off and keeps going. Goes for the Shin Hashogaki. It's a good spot to use the super. Player one is in a pretty good situation with the meter. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. They must have a game plan here with KO. Player two is the last fighter standing. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Misses the drive impact. Deal some damage with that quick combo. What's going to follow the combo? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player two chases them down. Neither of them willing to back off. Throws them to negate the block. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Holds out with the block. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Medium kick hits. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a strike. Brushes that off and keeps going. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Both fighters planning some sets up with the jump in. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Oh, huge tag. Player 1, good decision with that throw. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. This is gonna hurt. Oh, yo! Raw super here? Ooh, what a smart throw. Breaks the block with a throw. Throw tag. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Keeps him out. What now? Raw super hard incoming. Slices the gastrointestinal tract. Ryu brings that MD and whooping ass to work.
What's wrong? Get up!
Dangerous forward rush. Pokes with a kick. Oh, here we go. Giving him food for thought.
Ryu wins!
Player 2 survived that tense mirror match. We're here in the and whiffs. They're wide open. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Life lead is opening up, but that can still end the throw, ends the round. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Decides to buff up while they can. Checks him with the projectile. Gets the knockdown, and now uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Dashes forward. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. What'll happen here? Medium kick. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. Goes for the Shin Hashogeki. In there. Player 1 is the last fighter.
Fighting round. 1-on-1.
Time to select the stage. The scene is set. Who's gonna be in the starring role? Our fighters have selected their characters, and they're ready for business.
Ready.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Checks them with a projectile. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. A super art? A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. What'll happen here? There's an overdrive Shoryu. Still slugging it out at this range. Good read with that springs forward with the drive rush. Knockdown and... Player reads the jump in perfectly. Either fighter can use drive now. Oh, here we go. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Punish counter sets the table. There's an overdrive Shoryu. A super art? Do it to them. Show the people what they came to see, Ryu.
What's wrong?
will they do next? Somehow manages to block the jump in. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Player 2. Oh, yo, Rock Super here? Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 2, flipping the script with a turn of impact squat. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Oh, here we go. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? Ooh, put a little extra. They are done.
Ryu wins!
Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best. Low heavy. Nice fireball. Medium kick hits. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by fading something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Player 1 down to the wire. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player 2 turned this right around with that super. Neither of them willing to back off here. Closes with the throw, hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Overdrive a Shoguki for more damage. Jumps up, grabs and throws him away. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Going on the offensive? Fantastic awareness. Hits them with a stopping block. Dashes forward. Jump, drive, and back misses. Player 2 baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. No! Critical art now? This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Time zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. What an opening statement there! Ooh, what a smart throw! Throw is denied. What a read! Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Betting it all on a drive rush. Both sides getting red forward throw, laying the pressure on Thick. Draw super hard incoming. Do it to him! Show the people what they came to see, Ryu!
What's wrong? Get up!
Please shoot their shot! Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish! The drive gauge is screaming for what's this Chiku Huddle gonna do? Oh, come on, kid, why would you use the super? They got a big down deep here. Keeps him out! Ugh, take a seat! What a statement with that fireball! I called it! They are done! Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while! They really took it down to the wire. Medium kick into... Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Sticks the combo. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Goes for a projectile, brings out the KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Gets the counter hit throw. You get a lot more out of a counter throw than a normal one. Took him to the corner in a flash. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. A quick breather. Scrapping it out up close. Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. Springs forward with the drive rush. Shin a Shoguki! This could be make or break! What's next? Player closes it out! Player 2 survived that...
Fighting round. 1-on-1.
What stage will they choose? So who will our fighters select? Our fighters have chosen their characters. The battle is just seconds away.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. No good on pride. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. That was a solid anti-air. Next up, these two fighters are perfectly synced. They get the wall splat, and now the opponent is defenseless. The drive impact should have anybody scared in the corner. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. The jump in catches them. Knockdown. Caught. That was a tough cross-up. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Checks them with the projectile. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Gets a risky puff in. Denies the jump in. What'll happen here? Goes for the Shin Hashogeki. It's a good spot to use the super. Going in, their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. A real tech breaks through with the throw. Player 2 comes away with the win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. The combo's there. What's going to follow the combo? Player 2 chases them down. Sticks the combo. Can't tech the throw. Was looking for that jump attack. Neither a KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Holds out with the block. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 will look to apply, hits them with a stop and pop. Medium kick. Oh, what's this? Were they baiting them into that? Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the OKO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Connects with medium kick. Close range projectile. Rushes in. With super arcs into play. Low heavy. Oh man, this is a scary range. Fireball pressure. Trying to wear down the... Oh! Putting the cherry on top. Do it to them. Show the people what they came to see, Ryu.
What's wrong? Get up.
Player 2 flipping the script with a turnaround, breaking them shins with the low heavy.
Shit.
Perfect damage calculation, no doubt about it. They are done.
Well fought.
Player 1 clinches the win, but that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Dashes it, all the throw connects. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. I can't keep track of these corner switches. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. What's their KO? Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes with the projectile for their opening, lands a punish counter for the first hit. Big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that parry. Amazing read to flash the parry just in time to catch the attack. Were they baiting them into that? Knockdown and... Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side step. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Blocks it. Going on the offensive? Pumps the brakes on the impact. Goes for the Shin Hashogeki. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? KO! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Hit them with a stop and pop. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
What's wrong? Get up!
What will they? This is gonna hurt. Going in. Getting up close and gets drilled with an overdrive Shoryuken. Player 1 absolutely relentless. Scuff him. Player 1 rushes in. Back into nothing stops this train. Damn, they think this time to bust this out? Is it over? Will they survive? They are done! Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.